The reason why you are such a threat to the system, for one, is because you are divinely guided and protected. And on top of that, your energy exudes power, confidence, and you're attractive. Everything that you put your mind to or you put on your to-do list, you seem to accomplish with consistency. And they're not used to anyone who has willpower or is headstrong, that can't be manipulated through sonic warfare frequencies in the music or through food and the GMOs, because that's what they do. They manipulate the aspects around us to basically keep us in check. But with you, you found a way to reclaim your mind. You're also creating your own universe. You're co-creating with the universe, and blockages that other people have do not apply to you. You're quantum leaping and creating new timelines, and you're also helping other people that you meet and encounter do the same by just simply dropping gems and being who you are. Those of you that do candle magic for yourself and other people, it is working. Magic isn't evil, it's the intention behind it that counts. I do rituals on a mass level, and it's helped every single person that I have encountered, from getting jobs, getting rid of debt, protecting themselves. If you're interested in that, the link will be in my bio. It will say rituals. But yeah, the magic you're doing, it's working. With the Knight of Swords, you're also helping people sustain themselves or teaching them how they can use their gifts and their abilities to basically unplug from the system. You also have this ability of getting a crowd or just gaining notoriety, gaining recognition, and you have this ability to where you can sway a lot of people to do the things that you want. And this is not something that the system likes, because you could sway people away from basically relying on the government or away from things that have not served us. So you have this ability to change. You basically could be not only a philanthropist, a public leader, public figure of some sort, and you essentially help people change all of their burdens, all of the stresses that they carry, and they manifest and transmute it into happiness, joy, enlightenment. And you help people with their families as well. It's like, with the knowledge that you have and the wisdom, if you were to spread that somehow through podcasts, books, YouTube, you could essentially help a ton of people alleviate stress in their life. And it's because this is part of your divine will. You are essentially chosen. You were created on earth to be triggered through a series of events, most likely trauma, and this trauma was going to help you activate these abilities within you, because you are the awakened spirit. You've had this desire to change. Some people are comfortable being stagnant. You're not like that. You've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into yourself. The system doesn't like you because you get your wishes fulfilled. Like, regardless of what they try to do, deny you loans, put blockages in your way, get you fired, put you in predicaments that are just not right for you, because of the fact that you've remained honest. This is something that the system doesn't like, because you're a truth teller, you're a whistleblower. You'll tell all their secrets. You'll tell people, how they conspire against the population. I have to watch what I say, because my YouTube channel, on top of that, has been shadow banned. So this is something that I've realized through experience. And the reason why this is because your DNA codons are different from the majority of people that are roaming here, which is why you've had this black sheep dynamic, not just with your family, but with people that you've grown up with as well. And your path is different from others. You're supposed to show others the way, because of the fact that you're getting fulfillment. You're going to show other people how that they can do the same with their lives as well. And this is what makes you complicated, because the system has a way of getting into people's minds and making people submit through clubs, bribery, manipulation. They get people into the Illuminati and, conspire against populations as well. But that's not the case with you. Remember, you stand in honesty and truth, and you're not afraid. You're extremely powerful. You're courageous, and you stand for what's right. You have been activated in some way, and there's a group of people on the planet that are exactly like you, that are doing the exact same work that you're doing in just different areas of the planet. And it's all going to come together and create this guard and this shield, because this is something that's meant to happen. The system, if they could have it their way, they would want you locked up somewhere behind the scenes going crazy, because they don't like the fact that you help people mature. You even help change men into karmic, toxic, low vibrational men, all the way to mature, high vibrational people that take care of themselves, that are consistent. And this is the gift that you have. Is to elevate other people and to help others grow. And everyone that you encounter, even in the smallest way, you help take them out of this energy of disparity. You are the official person. That's why they don't like you. Those of you that are being watched by the government, the way that they see you is they see you as a fighter, as someone who's willing to defend the underdog, defend your rights, someone who's willing to fight for the rights of humanity. They see you as someone who's not just going to sit down and take it like the rest of the population will. The government has been watching you since about childhood. I feel like they've been watching your progression, and the government sees you as someone who's solid, dependable, someone who, if they know what they want and is headstrong, can get anything accomplished. The government sees you as someone who is very strong, resilient, courageous. You pose a threat to the government or the Illuminati systems in general, because they know that if you were to speak up, because you have a voice that carries a lot of authority, you're somebody who, you have a lot of dominion and power with the Queen of Swords. You have a lot of cerebral energy. You're somebody whose intelligence level surpasses most around you. And this doesn't even have to be in a book sense. You just carry an immense amount of knowledge. And the government is aware of this. Why? Because they put in all of our birth chart information, all of our natal chart information, all birth times. So they already know who you are as you progress in life. So the government itself, what they're trying to do is to cause you to be in an energy of where you can't really rest or have peace of mind. What they're going to try to do to cause blockages or obstacles is to put you in a position where financially you feel kind of like uncertain. With the Emperor in reverse, the government's main task against you at this moment is they want you to be drawn to a toxic lover. Whether you're male or female, the government is going to try to push certain people to come towards you so that they can bring you into this period of imbalance. Because everyone who approaches you is not necessarily sent to you by God, which is why you have to use your discernment with people who are heavily attracted to you, because you're somebody who is attractive, not just physically, but your soul is attractive as well. You have a very alluring aura, and you continuously move forward regardless of the obstacles that are in your path. You're giving heavy whistleblower, truth teller energy, which tends to be the government's worst. It's like you're the government's worst opponent, because you stand in the form of like honesty, and you listen and you do your research. So some of you have been doing research since childhood. You've been seeing how the system is programmed, how the regime is programmed. You've carried a sense of individuality throughout your entire lifetime. Depending on how old you are, doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 60, your connection to God is very strong. The government is fully aware of this. So the way that they want to try to distract you is by causing imbalance, by bringing narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths into your path. And if you fall into this trap, you could essentially get swayed off completely.